What's up, guys? We're here to talk the differences between our Phantom 2.0 and our Phantom X series, and when you should be running which system for this types of pursuit. Phantom OG, the original Phantom, the most versatile piece of soft shell hunting system that I think is out there. It was a straight 2-shell. And so what that meant was high breathability, warmth retention. So for people that are whitetail hunting, moving lots, climbing high up into a tree, they're saddle hunting, breathability is of the utmost importance because you're generating lots of heat. The Phantom OG scratched that itch. That's what we recommend. That's the best solution. Now, if you're running into colder scenarios, you're wanting to take the Phantom and hunt more into the later season, then you're going to be shifted more into these categories. And so like if you're taking your range and you're like first day of the season is November and you're going to run all the way into December, I'm going to push you into the direction of Phantom 2.0 to Phantom X. The key differences between these two fabrics, one is quieter, one is more breathable. So if you are more active in your hunting, you need breathability to get that moisture out of the fabric. If you're more of a long sit and sit there in super cold weather and you're not generating that much heat, so you're not hiking extreme distances, you're not walking 5-10 miles in with 50 pounds on your back, Phantom X will do that. But if you need the breathability, Phantom 2.0. Now let's say you're running out west. You're gonna go elk hunting, you're gonna do mule deer hunting. Again, it's gonna fall into the same type of categories. Phantom OG, high breathability, high moisture wicking. It's going to be pushing moisture out of the fabric while also keeping you warm. Early season elk hunting, where you're going to be at low elevation during the day, up to higher elevations where the temperature is going to be swinging from 60 degrees, 70 degrees, all the way down to 40 degrees at night. That's what you're going to recommend. I'm going to recommend for you in this scenario. Now, if you're elk hunting in colder environments, or mule deer hunting in colder environments, or more in the later season, you're now transitioning into mule deer rut in November, or late season elk, or rifle season elk. Again, you're gonna fall into these categories. Exact same scenario, which is that the Phantom X, deadly quiet, but it does not have the same breathability. It's much more focused on keeping quiet, keeping the fabric noise down. You're eliminating some of that breathability for warmth. The fabric weighs 30% more. Lightest weight fabric, second lightest, Phantom 2.0, second lightest. The heaviest is the Phantom X. This is more for late season hunting, and it's all about minimizing the noise. As the temperature drops, noise with fabric becomes more of an issue, and you have to get specialty fabric to be deadly quiet in those colder environments. So that's where the Phantom X really starts to shine, and we tend to send you in that direction. You're saddle hunting, the infamous saddle hunters, becoming more and more popular every day. I've been saddle hunting in Phantom X, I've been saddle hunting in 2.0, and I've saddle hunted in the OGs. I tend to find saddle hunters prefer this fabric. They prefer the Phantom OGs. They've been doing it. That was literally what got us off the ground, was basically saddle hunters running the Phantom OG setup. That we've made some modifications that are incorporated into the Phantom X. Higher waist in the back. I've done a lot of saddle hunting when that lower back waist gets exposed, especially when you're going up and down trees, you're doing a lot of mobility, your back gets exposed. Of the utmost. This has more articulated knees. What that means is I can get my knee up higher, so those long steps when you're climbing up a tree with tree spikes, or you like to stretch your aiders out, you like to stretch your tree sticks up so that you can get as high as possible. This has more articulated knees to allow you to go really vertical. You get a lot of leg mobility that is not fully incorporated in the OGs at this moment and the 2.0s at this point. If you want the middle of the road, the most versatile between these two is the 2.0. Think like this is the fabric that goes into the colder season a little bit more than these, Has the durability of both, has the breathability of the OGs, but then also has a little bit more of the protection from the wind. These two are windproof. This is not windproof. This is Vader-proof. Vader-proof being that I can't push air through it, but there is not a membrane in this. So if wind is of importance to you, these two are windproof. But if you're going more into the later season, when you're going to be pushing moisture through the air, it's going to be hitting you, these two are going to be much more versatile. If I'm a southern hunter, if I'm hunting Tennessee, I'm hunting year-round in these. If I'm up north, I've talked to guys, I've hunted in Michigan, I've hunted Wisconsin. If you're doing more mid to late season hunting, these with base layers can go all day, especially these. If you're hunting long sits, I tend to find the Phantom X a tad more comfortable. It sits up a little bit higher on my waist, and I get a little bit more comfort out of that. So longer sits, I recommend the Phantom X. If you just want to get an introduction to these, I'd probably just recommend going with the Phantom OGs. These go quickly when they come in. There's a lot of people that love this pant. And so these aren't in every sizing. They go quickly when they do come in. If you're looking for a very nuanced solution, then I would just listen to what I was talking about and take that to heart. We're always here to talk about it, but again, probably the most hybrid pant, probably the most versatile pant in terms of fit, features. It's our latest. It incorporates all the latest tech we've brought out, all the design features we've incorporated. This is the latest and greatest. This is probably the most versatile in its ability to go from hot to cold. And then this is the most, it's just a classic. It's a classic pant. It's super comfortable. It works for a high range of situation, and it just breathes awesome and provides warmth for those hardcore guys. If you have any questions, give us a shout online, email us, call us. We're happy to walk you through these again, but this has been a hot button question, and we're just trying to solve your questions and help you out as you get out in the woods.